Chapter 5. The Flame School. The city of Ashkara stood in stunned silence as Kael walked back through its gates. The sun had returned, pale but rising. Ash blew from her cloak as she passed the guards. The captain, the elders, all of them quiet, all of them watching. Her eyes glowed brighter now. Her steps were slower, heavier. She wasn't just a girl who had survived. She was someone they couldn't ignore anymore. Someone they had whispered about for too long. The fire had walked into the dark and come back alive. The returned Kael reached the old ruin she called home and found her grandmother waiting on the stone steps. A warm smile lighting her face despite her blindness. "You walked through it," the old woman said. Kael sank beside her, tired, leaning her head on her shoulder. It didn't win. No, it never could. Kael looked at her hands, still warm, still glowing faintly. "I don't think it's gone for good. Just pushed back." Her grandmother nodded slowly. "That's how shadow works. It comes back, unless we teach others to carry light." Pause. Then the old woman turned her face toward the horizon. "So, will you hide again, little flame?" Kael closed her eyes. No. 1 month later, the ruin had changed. Where once there were broken columns and cracked stones, now stood rows of scorched training dummies, glowing glyphs painted on the walls, and fire pits that never went out. Children from all corners of Ashkara, orphans, outcasts, quiet ones with strange eyes and flickering fingertips, came to the Flame School. Kael stood at the center of the courtyard, demonstrating control, spinning a ring of fire above her palm, shaping it into an orb, then drawing it into her chest with a quiet breath. The students watched with wide eyes. "Anyone can burn." "This isn't about destruction," Kael told them. "That's power." She pointed to her chest. "But we learn to hold it, to choose it. Fire without control is fear. But fire with heart," she smiled. "What if I can't do it? What if I lose control?" Among the students, a girl with silver hair raised her hand. Kael knelt beside her. "Then we'll help you find it again. Together." Ashkara Awaken's fires burned brighter, held more courage. And at night, stories were told not of fearsome shadows, but of the girl with burning hands, who reminded them all that fire was not a curse. The elders watched warily from the high balconies. Some muttered warnings, some feared rebellion. But most stayed quiet. They saw what Kael was building, not an army, but a generation. A generation that would no longer hide. A generation learning to shine. And slowly, day by day, the city changed. It was a gift.